All right, so we should be going live. All right. Theoretically, error YouTube is not receiving enough video. Why? Yes, it is lagging. Why are you fucking lagging right now? Like, what the fuck? Quit. Why are you lagging? All right, so let's start streaming now and see if this is better. How's the audio? How's the video? Is it all right? I didn't change anything other than closing Discord. So is it better now? Or is it still laggy, boys? Okay, so it is better. Cool. Cool. All right, so. Well, I'm looking at it. It seems like it's still lagging. It's lagging again. Oh my God. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna start streaming again. Okay, hold on, let me go down into settings. See, like, this is all over the place. Why am I dropping frames like nuts? Like, I'm dropping 3 out of 4. What the fuck? Like, 3% of frames are being dropped at any given time. Why am I using 80% of my fucking CPU? What's up? We're trying to figure out why in the fuck my laptop is all of a sudden having problems streaming. Let's switch the encoder setting, maybe. Apply. Maybe that'll help it use less CPU. I mean, maybe that'll help. I don't know. We're still dropping about 1% of frames, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm about to do a reboot, boys. So after the reboot, I'm doing some updates too, because I apparently haven't updated this laptop in way too long. I have been neglecting it. So, oh my God, this is going to take forever. I've got to update 125 packages. But Darth, Net Nerd, everyone, how's it going? Oh my God, the stream is lagging so much. This is ridiculous, man. I've never had a live stream go this... Well, I take that back. I've had plenty of live streams start off poorly. But never this bad when I was preparing for it. Go up here, live chat, yep. All right, is things better now? Boys. Is the stream better? Or are we still lagging? I'm not getting any drop frames or anything in OBS, so we should be good. I just want to make sure before I move on and do anything else. Is the audio, video good? Nothing laggy? Oh my God, it seems like it's still laggy. Encoding overload. What the fuck? I don't get this. Like, hold on. Let that come into focus. How do I keep having encoding like, I don't get it. I've never had an issue on this laptop. It has a perfectly fine CPU for streaming. What's happened? All of a sudden, nothing wants to work. So it seems like everything's working fine now. Like, I don't get this laptop, man. I bumped down the settings again, so maybe it's better now. I don't freaking know. But Donald, Ben, everybody, how's it going? Hopefully, Ben, I had heard that your Discord account and stuff got hacked, so hopefully you're doing better. All right. I'm not really too worried about the whole being able to hear me stuff. The important thing is not that the stream's not freaking lagging. And I was having encoder problems, drop frames. But I think we got it all fixed up, taken care of. It's not back to me yet. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not back to you yet? I hate this like heart button. It covers up to, have I checked for heating issues? There is no heating issues. Trust me. I clean this laptop. I take very good care of this laptop. That's why it pisses me off that it's got some buddy freaking paw marks on the top of it. I take such good care of this laptop, and buddy, one time I left it near the bed, and he decided to stand on it for a second. It's not back to me, my account yet. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's probably not going to give it back. But hopefully you're able to get it figured out. Look, I enjoy that whole emote thing, but they have to figure out a way of putting it in chat where it doesn't literally cover up messages. Especially new ones. Like the ones that you're probably going to want to respond to. Like, so annoying. But all right, so I have created an Arch install script that you can now use to create a encrypted BTRFS install. You know what's really funny? In getting set up for all of this, you know the one thing that I may have overlooked? Yeah, that was making an Arch ISO. I don't even know where my flash drive is. I cannot. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I forgot about, the Arch install. Getting that on an ISO. Wait, why are you still on? I just turned you off. Fully power down. Force power you off. Don't turn back on. Let me find my freaking USB drive. Wherever the hell that thing is gone. Burr. I totally didn't lose the USB drive. Oh me oh my. Where the hell is this thing? Where the hell? You just saw it. It's your expert level's done. Oh, crap. Oh. All right. I had to search the entire house. Here it is. I found it. Dude, this live stream is a shit show. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to go ahead and boot back into Hyperland. This is going to be great. So let's turn the production system on. Let's get in here. Wait, hold on. This USB very well, I think it has Arch on it. Might not have to do anything. I think it has Arch on it. Dude, please, for the love of God, have Arch on you. That'd be amazing. Your full logo bio screen. What? It bothers you? Come on now. It's beautiful. Yes, boy. It's an Arch Linux USB. Thank God. Oh, I was prepared for this, even though I shouldn't have been and totally overlooked it. Actually, my USB was sitting right next to my bong lava lamp, which I should turn it on and like let it get going and then turn the webcam around and show you guys it. I don't think I've ever shown it off, but I have a lava lamp that is shaped like a big bong. It's got like weed leaves all over it, like Rasta colors and stuff. It's the most outrageously stoner thing I have in this house. Is the stream doing fine, or is it lagging? Oh my gosh. I swear. The stream is not telling me there's any problems. So if the stream is having any issues on your end, maybe refresh. I don't know. Had to refresh. Okay. All right, cool. Very worried about it with all the issues that we've had. All right. So the way this, my Arch install script works, this is going to be, we're going to test and do this together. The only thing that it requires is you boot up Arch and connect to the internet. So I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and connect to my Wi-Fi. I'm not going to show everything off just because, well, apparently people can find my location. I give off my Wi-Fi networks near me. Get-networks. All right. Then connect to my Wi-Fi -5. Exit. All right. Control L and go back over. All right, now ping, we'll just ping Google. Cool, we've got internet. So now that we've got internet, kill that program, Jesus. We're gonna git clone https://gitlab.com/zany/.files. Git will not execute it. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Git clone. Won't even let me go up to autocomplete it. gitlab.com/zany/.files.git. Git will not execute and completion_git exists. What the fuck does that mean? I've literally never had this issue, ever. What? Git's not installed? -s git. On the live ISO, it doesn't come with Git. I thought it did, but whatever. Okay. And yeah, I can't git clone https://gitlab.com/zany. I'm gonna get really familiar with my own link.files.git. Get it? Cool. Yeah, I got it. I got it, boys. Unable to write file. Why can't it write fucking shit? What the fuck? Okay, everything's in here. What? Why unable to write file? What? What the fuck? Whatever. Via, I believe Vim is at least on here. Setup.sh. Yep. Nope. Yep. It all failed. rm-rf.files. I literally haven't broken anything. This is just the Arch install. Yes, it is. Testing my Arch install script has become a very big problem. So let me go to my own GitLab web, like dot files, and I guess I'm going to have to figure out another way of distributing the setup script other than Git. So what is the Arch ISO like? Where is wget? Does it come with that? No. Where is curl? Okay, so at the very least it comes with curl. Thank fuck. I love bitching about the fucking Arch install script or Arch installer. It works, but holy hell, why does it not just come with a whole bunch of stuff that you're probably like, why does it come with wget? Like, what's the point of leaving wget out? Why? Because it's bloat? It's fucking wget, dude. It's like, what, a megabyte? Maybe? Okay. So, I have just experienced my first crash of Hyperland, and it wasn't Hyperland's fault. Something about the desktop portal just shit itself. So that's awesome. Wait. Hold on. I think I know why this is going so poorly. Yep. Okay, so the reason the laptop was performing like shit and you know, there was just so many issues all over the place was because my CPU was trying to you know, limit its power draw because it was on battery, even though I had plugged it in, because I left the cord for the battery bank not fully plugged in. So that's why we were running on battery power, and I was trying to freaking stream with like 3 other applications open. My freaking computer was begging for forgiveness. Oh my lord. So yeah, that would definitely cause issues. Now, let's figure out how we can curl our freaking setup script. Can I get like a download link? Copy link for the setup script. Let me see how wild this. Oh my god. That's a big link. Yeah. I don't know that, like, to be honest, when it comes to using Ubuntu or any other distro, like, people complain about bloat all the time, but like for me, the only reason I like Arch, like on my system, is because I don't have a ton of stuff that I don't know about, like there. But there comes a point with bloat where you're just removing stuff that it makes no sense to remove. Like, obviously, wget is a good example because that's not here. Why? Like, also, like when you don't include Vim, Nano, like include extra text editors for anybody who wants to use them. It doesn't matter. Vim and Nano take no space. Like, you can have VI, Vim, Nano, fucking even Emacs, but that one is not light and that's a big editor. But still, you can have all of them and it not be cruft. Like, it doesn't really matter. Is this the newest version of the Arch ISO? Probably not. No. I've had this one sitting around my house for a couple days now. Maybe a few days. So, no. But so apparently Git inside of the Arch ISO does not work at all. Even if you install it, like it doesn't work. It, for some reason, isn't able to write shit. So need to figure out how we can get this setup script downloaded. And I have no idea. I mean, I guess I could just like host, like, could I host the file on like a, hold on. I think I have an idea. Let me load up WeTransfer, because they give you like tiny links that you can go and download. I just want to send files. Don't give me all that bullshit. Let's upload some files. Let's go to my home. Oh my God, I don't have the files on here. It's new to my .files. So download setup.sh and go back and download the part2.sh. Download both of these, and then I'll have to figure out a way of distributing this, but upload files. Let's go to downloads, and where's the setup.sh? Shift and click on part2. Upload both of those files, then get a link. Thank you, the annoying fruit. You're the first person to actually be like stoked that I've got a Thunder Buddies TED poster. Like, other people have pointed it out, but they haven't been like, oh, stoked. Yeah. That was the first movie that I ever like got real baked with a whole bunch of friends and watched. God, such a good movie. Like, if you've never smoked weed and one day you're going to do it, that's the movie you're going to watch while you smoke weed. Like, oh my God, it's so funny. It's absolutely hilarious. Emacs is not an editor. Damn straight, I like that attitude. I'm going to get lunch so I can add the bloat to my waist. Dude, I feel that. Compile an ISO with your script in it? No. The whole point of this is that you don't need an ISO, brother. Thank you for the super chat. But no. I'll probably just upload it to a shortened link website that lets me host it. And then that way you can just like curl the link down. Ah, I got it. Hold on. Let me zoom in so I can see that link. So let's do curl https://we.tl/t-h al ERLQT 7V. I think that's it. Did I forget how to use curl? Brothers, is there something I'm forgetting? Like, don't you run curl? Download link? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry, boys. And it's out of focus too. There we go. All right. So I ran curl and this is what I got. Nothing. It just ran. Curl dash LJO. Dude, it's been a while since I've used curl. Man, curl. What the fuck? Like I'm gonna read through all this bullshit. Yeah, nope. All right. And I thought curl was a simple program. You know what? Let's try it. Hold on. Curl dash, what did you say? Kit dash LJO. Ah, not K, JO. LJO. Yep. Okay. What? So I get one file. T dash. I'm so confused. Is that supposed to be like what is happening? Did it give me a zip? I think it probably gave me a zip file. So let's unzip T dash whatever. Correct unzip to gunzip? Sure, dog. All right. MV T dash to setup dot zip. Because I think that's what it's going to give me. Because I didn't even think about that. Let me see what it does give me. It's most likely going to give me a zip. Oh my God, and it doesn't even give me a download. It's not a straight download. The download button here on this page is what I need. Holy hell, man. All right, boys, you know what? I'm just going to hold up because I'm starting to get upsetty spaghetti with all this bullshit. Do any of you guys have a place where you would upload a script so that you could curl it down very easily? Would wget work instead? Wget would probably work great, except it's not in the installer. And I'm not about to go install it because I installed Git and Git doesn't function properly inside of the installer. Pastebin. I haven't used Pastebin in God knows how long. So let's go to Pastebin. Pastebin. New paste. Let's go here. Yeah, like this is ridiculous, dude. I don't get why Git doesn't function. Like that's the point that's gonna piss me off the most. The whole point of this idea was Git was really simple to use, and Git doesn't function inside of the Arch installer. Like I don't get that. Yes, Kudu, we are. All right, look. I'll go ahead for everyone who's not here and who hasn't seen the issues that we're having. Let's remove setup.zip. That's not an actual zip file. Won't actually work anyway. So I installed Git. It requires that you run pacman-sy to get the core and all that bullshit, and then you can install Git. Once you have Git installed, if you run it, git clone https://gitlab.com/zany/.files.git. Let's clone it. It will fail. It will download all the files, put a folder here, but then can't write to anything. Like, at this point, I'm not gonna lie, just installing encrypted BTRFS Arch was easier than trying to test a script inside of it. How is it that I can install BTRFS? How can I install Arch with BTRFS and it be easier than just trying to run a script that does it? Getting the script on the system is more difficult than just installing Arch. What the hell? Trust me, it's got space, homie. It's got space in the RAM FS. It's got plenty of space. I got 32 gigs of RAM. There's plenty of room for, like, what, 100 megabytes at most. So yeah. And can you write there? That's beyond the point. Can I write there? Can I write to the Arch install script? I need to, no matter what. How else do you get an install script on the system? Check DF, bud. Is there something I'm missing? Because the only thing that's 100% is the loopback device. I'm not angry. I'm very much perplexed at the fact that installing this system would be easier than getting a script on it. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Open Discord, homie? For what? I also don't want to open Discord because then I'll start getting a whole bunch of notifications. Yet when you git clone, you're writing to the loopback device. Okay. So my point still stands. If this is how the ISO functions, how does anybody use an Arch install script if I can't write to it? Try again in temp. My point is reboot and try again. Fuck it, dude. Okay. I don't see how. What did I do to fill it up in the first place? Flash the ISO the correct way. Yeah, I know you're right. I didn't kiss it enough when I was preparing it. You are right. I'm sorry. I should have sung it a few, like, sweet lullabies, kissed it some more. I get you. I could have done better. My bad. I mean, I'll try in temp, but it doesn't really matter because like my script wasn't prepared and written. I didn't think in downloading a file onto the ISO would ever be a problem. And it's absurd that it is. That is true. That is true. Nope, I haven't downloaded shit to the Loopback. And also because of all this, I don't care. I'm just gonna do the 0 scan station WLAN 0 connect. I don't think I have to do the get networks if I'm just going to connect. Ping google.com. All right, so we've got internet. Cool. Pacman-sy. Let's sync all this up. You've missed a lot. You've missed me losing my shit at this Arch installer because apparently you can't freaking git clone something. So pacman-s git. Yes, let's get git. Let's get git. Because that doesn't come on the Arch installer. Import GPG key? Sure, why not? Didn't ask me that the first time, but sure, let's do that. Well, this didn't happen the last time. So I think this may be the end of the Arch install script for me. I think after this, I'm going to have to be of the opinion that using an installer or anything else is retarded. Just install the damn thing. It's 10 times easier. I'd probably already be done with half of the install by now. Actually, no, I'd be done with way more. We'd already have it encrypted, have the base as we'd probably be to installing graphics drivers right now. Rage quit. No, I'm not rage quitting. But I am going to say, I think it would be much easier to just install Arch. It's pretty freaking simple, brother, even with encryption. I love that I'm typing out rage. I read rage in chat and I was going to type out rage quit as a command. Oh, shit. Oh. Dude, that needs to be a command. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see if it's like a hidden like, Easter egg. Dang. Rage quit ain't found. That would be good. That would be good if it was a hidden command in Arch. The Arch installer. You can just run rage quit and it works like reboot. It just turns the computer off. Well, I use just vanilla Arch. I normally just, like, I have encrypted BTRFS installed right now on my system. I was just going to make an Arch install script to make it easier for anybody else who wanted to use exactly my setup. And, yeah, this is because like the thing is, the whole idea with the script is to make it easy for someone to install. If you have to go through and jump through all of these hoops and troubleshoot nine ways to fucking Sunday to get a fucking script downloaded, what's the point? What's the whole point of it? Pacman-sy Arch Linux -keyring. everything fails. So, like, you know, what's the point? Well, but again, the problem with the whole curl bullshit is then I have to go from here, figure out where I'm going to host it and pull it from reliably so it'll stay up for everyone. I mean, Pastebin might work. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've used Pastebin. I don't know anything about how Pastebin works. It's been so long. I've got Pastebin actually loaded up in another tab, so I may try using that. But then I have to trust that curl is just going to work as it's intended. And right now, freaking nothing's able to write. Let's do DF again. Yeah, my Loopback device is already filled up anyway. So I'd have to have the user CD into like /temp, download the install script there, then move it over. Or not just move it, have them CD in it. It's a nightmare. Does anyone use Arch install scripts other than the one that comes with Arch now? Like, is that a thing that people still use? Donald, I could just put the script on a USB stick, but that's not the point of the script. The script is supposed to be that everyone else can use it. And I mean, I can't even use it. I can't even get it down. Packy -init. What the hell is Packy? Well, I mean, I don't need human readable for DF, but there you go. Actually, hold on. Let me clear the screen. DF-H. There you go. It won't matter. Everything's got free space, just except for the Loopback device. No, I haven't even been able to get my script installed, brother. Amateur Lisper. No, like, this is not mine. Like, this is the Arch installer. The problem is I can't even get my own script on the system. I want to pull it from Git. I want to keep it with my dot files, pull it from Git. Git doesn't work on the installer. When I curled from WeTransferred, it didn't give me the download properly. I could go to Pastebin, but then I got to go and copy both the scripts, put them on Pastebin, then download them, make them executable. Like, the whole point of this was that the whole idea was that someone could just git clone my dot files, then run the script from there in the installer, it take care of everything, move over the second part of the script to the ch root, then enter the ch root, and then all you'd have to do is, like, you'd have a prompt for it still. You could do ./setup.sh because it renames the second part of the script to setup.h and moves it into the ch root. You could run it from there. That was the whole idea. Make installing encrypted BTRFS Arch even easier, and making it easier is more difficult than just installing it. Yeah, Donald, I don't think that's the point at all. I think you and I have totally different ideas of what the point is. I don't want a user to have, like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have a USB stick that I install the Arch script or Arch to, then another USB stick that I download a script to and everything, then mount. Like, how is it any easier to have to load the script and everything onto an extra USB drive, plug it into your computer, mount that one on the Arch installer, copy it over, or do whatever, because the script ain't going to work if you just run it in a completely different directory on your USB drive. I haven't programmed it, or I haven't scripted it to go back to the default Arch installer. Like, I got to edit the script for that to even work. And then to me, it's not even easier at that point. At that point, just run the freaking commands to install Arch. It's easy. Like the whole point of the script was you could run one command. I don't get how people aren't getting the idea of the script. The script was really easy. The whole idea of it is easy. You boot the Arch installer, you clone dot files, you run script, boom, done. Instead of running, 20 commands, you run 2, 3 at most. Yeah. I mean, there's probably 10 different reasons of that are very simple that are why this is happening, but doesn't really matter. I don't think I'll be doing the Arch install script after that. I think it's stupid. You know what? If you want a simple install of Arch after this whole experience, I'll just recommend, like everyone in chat, go install Endeavor. Have a great time. It's a great OS. I used to use Endeavor for installing Gentoo. Endeavor is just fine. If you want vanilla Arch, just install it. It's going to be simpler than trying to figure out how to get a freaking script to run in the live environment. So, yeah. I mean, I think that's just what I'm going to go with. The Git installing the first time was probably because Josh is right. Someone updated the GPG keys literally a couple minutes ago, as it was happening. Steve, that message literally doesn't even make sense. You weirdo, reason you are having issue is because your damn repo is 700 megabytes. My repo is not 700 megabytes, but okay, brother. I've downloaded it plenty of time. I've never had it be 700 megabytes, but okay. Off the rails he is. I don't think so. Like, y'all keep acting like I'm super pissed off. I'm not. I'm just being realistic. Realistically speaking, installing, using an Arch install script, other than obviously the one that comes with Arch, seems to be very impractical. And what I'm getting right here, the more important thing, is unreliable. Getting that script is probably going to be unreliable. So I would much rather just, if I wanted to be easy, install something like Endeavor. If not, just use vanilla Arch. Install vanilla Arch. It's simple enough. I mean, the whole reason my encrypted BTRFS install live stream in the first place took 2 hours or whatever is because I spent 90% of the time talking to chat, not doing anything with the install. So. Oh, of course Josh is calling. Of course. Yes, brother.
Hey, I can tell you exactly what's going on with you, or what's going on with the installer.
I know you can.
Yeah. So the reason why is because the reason why you fell into the write issues previously was because when the installer boots, it automatically copies itself to RAM. That's going to take up more than 60% of the initial RAM disk at the loopback device. Now, when you enter user session, system D is set up so that swap is automatically mounted as a RAM disk as well. That's also going to take up room on the RAM disk. And when you sync a mirror, that's also going to take up room on the loopback disk. So when you install Git or whatever else you installed in that previous boot, you literally filled up the RAM disk. That's why you couldn't write to it.
Yeah, but so of course, my problem still stands though, right?
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm explaining the timeline from when I woke up and got the notification that you were live. All right.
Okay.
Now, Git in all of its glory is not smart enough to recognize when a disk is full. It'll just say that it can't write because that's what it can't do. So when you're rebooted and you resync the mirrors to install Git, if you read the Pacman output, it's telling you that's a keyring issue. It's not that you can't install anything, it's that you need to repopulate the keyring.
Yeah, which we just tried to do that. Did you miss
No,
that?
you know what it is that you tried downloading the key from the mirrors, but you can create your own temporary key ring.
Josh, I love you, brother, but if I don't want, like, I fundamentally will never do this because I don't want to do it. How would I expect a user to want to do all of this stuff just so he could get an install script to install it easily?
That's why I told you to just write an Arch install profile, because you can write your own profiles for that.
Wait, hold on. What is an Arch install profile?
You know the Arch install program that's on the install environment?
Yeah.
You can write your own profile for that.
Hold on. What do you mean by profile? You mean
so if you run Arch install and you're looking through all the options, it tells you to select a profile for like a graphical environment.
Gotcha.
You can write your own.
Oh, okay. So like instead of doing the whole installer script, you do like just a profile of what you want to end up with.
Yep. And it's basically going to be the same thing for you.
But okay, so now this is completely technically left field, but it obviously does relate to the conversation. How has this always been how the installer functions? And if so, how did people used to use install scripts?
So the way that's worked before is that this is actually a fairly recent change in Arch Linux. They did this in like the last 3 months with the install media. But the way that used to work is that it would just run off of the
USB.
It would just run off the USB. But of course, USB devices have been getting more finicky because they're getting faster, and when you get faster, it's reliability time, and you prioritize speed because your Arch Linux, you don't necessarily prioritize reliability. So rather than making their installer actually functional, they went with the cheap method of let's just copy the install media to the RAM disk. You might see that when you first boot the installer.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay.
That's why they do that. Okay. Now, prior to that, you had that extra 400 to 500 megabytes of space in your 2 gigabit RAM disk that you could actually, download a script and run it.
Gotcha. Okay, so essentially the long short of it is instead of making an Arch install script, I need to make a profile.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to do it, because then all you have to do is just copy down like a Python-based configuration file, which is kilobytes.
Okay.
And then what you can do is in that script, you basically just add like a line to hook like curl or wget just to grab like a tarball of your dot files, which GitLab ships for you, and then it can execute like the CP, the move commands, and all that stuff for you.
Now, here's an even bigger question that I have for you. Have you ever used any custom profiles for an Arch installer?
Yes.
Which custom profiles have you used?
I have written my own.
Okay. Can I take a look at that so I can get an idea of what I'm getting myself into?
No, but you can create yourself a template.
Okay.
What you do is you run Arch install, you fill out all the options, and you select the save option to save yourself a copy of that file. And select like a hyperlink session or something, because I know you're going to be setting up hyperlink anyway.
Yep.
And then the Arch install Git repo actually does have a little bit of documentation on explaining that.
Well, perfect. Okay, so I'll look into that. Thank you very much, Josh. And I'm going to go. Thank you, Boo.
Not a problem.
What a good man. What a good man. So all of that to say, yeah, I don't think you should make. Don't think you guys should be making an Arch install script. And you probably shouldn't use them either. So apparently you make profiles for the Arch install script now. Would have been great to know that before I spent hours last night writing up a really nice couple of scripts to install Arch. That would have been fantastic to know. But Dude, you got to learn sometimes, dude. Trial by fire, brother. Do you think that with my new laptop, I have no idea why hardware acceleration wouldn't work, but yeah, you should be able to use it no problem, because your 5600H, your by default Hyperland with no messing around should default to using your integrated graphics card by default. And then you can just use the, what is it? The prime-run script that's provided by, I think it's like the NVIDIA utils package or something like that. And then you can just run applications with your NVIDIA card. And because Hyperland is being run off of your iGPU, like technically speaking, everything should work. I have an Intel and NVIDIA laptop right now running Hyperland that I'm streaming this from. No issues. So, yeah. Yeah. This has been probably the most interesting live stream I've ever done. We had issues from the get-go with the stream to the install script, but also it's been a learning experience. It's been really good. And you guys got to laugh and egg me on for rage quitting, or, about rage quitting. I can send you videos that might help. Yeah, sure, dude. Send, I obviously don't have Discord open, but you can send them to me. I'll check them out. Well, Arch is a great distro. It is a great OS too. I just think, I don't think anything about this whole experience is a negative with Arch, because Arch has changed, and anything that is like Arch, where it's supposed to be new, it's supposed to be on the rolling release side of things, things are going to change. And all of my frustrations here have not been because Arch is bad. It's been because Arch has changed since the last time I had heard about and done an Arch install script. So, I've heard of other Arch install scripts. You get my point. I haven't checked out an Arch install script in a while. And the last time I had heard about Arch install scripts, that's exactly what they were. You pulled them down and then you ran the Arch install script. But things have changed. And I don't, again, it's not a problem with Arch that I didn't keep up and know that things have changed. It's not the same as it used to be. That's my problem, not Arch's. So. Ooh. Dude, if you want to install Fedora on my machine while I'm not looking, I might just be fine with it. Because I got to be honest, Fedora, Arch, and Pop! OS are my 3 distros right now where I'm you're going to have a good time. You're going to be fine. Arch might be a bumpy ride depending on how you approach it. If you go with something like Endeavor, you're going to be fine. And I don't mean specifically Endeavor. You get what I mean. Distros like Endeavor, Arco, the list goes on, Zero Linux, the list goes on and on. Those kind of distros, you're probably going to have a really nice time. Well, you're definitely going to have a really nice time with Arch. They take care of pretty much all the stuff for you. So you're going to have a nice time with Arch. Obviously, you go with doing it yourself, you might run into your own issues, but distro wise, all 3 of those I think are probably the best ones for anybody to choose. They're the most reliable ones. Because even today, with all my issues with my Arch laptop, had nothing to do with Arch, everything to do with me being an absolute dumbass and trying to stream and do a whole bunch of heavy compute stuff on a laptop that I didn't fully plug in the battery pack. So, it is what it is. But let me just go ahead and turn this off, because I can just boot back up into my regular system. Can't just copying only setup file fix this instead of the whole repo? No, because as far as I can tell, the whole fucking loopback device is filled like already. So, yeah. I don't know. Glad to hear it, Analytic. I'd secretly install Gentoo for you. Ooh, thank you, man. That's what we do need to do. We've talked about that for a while, but we definitely need to have some kind of live stream where I'm streaming Josh just SSHing into my machine and doing a whole bunch of shit. Dude, HipDad, I don't know, man, but if the word endeavor makes you verp, you should probably go see a doctor. Because I don't even know what verping is, but it doesn't sound healthy. You definitely get that checked out. Doesn't sound healthy. I hope you're okay, man. Get it checked out. Arch and reliable shouldn't be used in the same sentence, but they are. I honestly haven't had problems with Arch. Again, most of my problems with Arch have nothing to do with Arch. They have problems to do with software. And gotta be honest, I think we all know modern applications, if you keep them up to date, you're going to find that there's going to be reliability issues. So, yeah. But also, sometimes, you know, reliability cannot mean as much when there's some sick ass features in the new ones. Like, let's just be honest. Compare your Debian application. Oh, wait. Ooh, I'm getting a call from Alex. Yo.
What's up?
Yo, oh, wait, hold on. Why is it not staying on speaker? You there?
I'm here.
So, do you know that I'm live on YouTube?
No.
So, I am live on YouTube. And so everyone can hear you right now. But I wanted to go ahead and tell you how the Arch install script has gone so far.
Oh, awesome.
No, the exact opposite. So some people are saying they've been able to get it to work, like, but I don't. It just Party said he got it working, but I'm gonna assume he just downloaded the scripts and on a USB and used them. But yeah, apparently what I'm gonna end up doing is, instead of doing a script, because it's been a little bit of a
Nightmare.
Yeah. So I'm going to do, apparently Josh talked to me, and what I need to do is the Arch installer, like, you know, the Arch install script that comes with Arch, it does profiles. So I need to build my own profile for that. And
yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
last night when you were talking, it's going to be easy. What did you do? I'm like, it's never easy with Linux. It's never easy. But hey, you know what? Crack at it.
Well, I mean, writing the script was easy. I mean, if anyone wants to, they can go to my dot files. If you want to, you can go to my dot files and see. Like, it's a two-part script, because obviously you have to go into the ch root, and that's going to kill the script. So, like, I wrote it all, and it's got really nice pop-ups. It's timed very well. Like, I made sure it has really nice output, fully explains everything, and walks you through the whole process. I also have it where you can choose, like, whether or not you have an Intel CPU, AMD CPU, Intel, AMD, NVIDIA GPU, and installs all the drivers for those. Then does all that stuff with the programs and setting up all the AUR packages I have, then pulling in the actual dot files for the user, all of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it would be nice if I didn't have to, like, you know, just scrap that effort, but the only other way of doing it is, like, uploading the scripts to, maybe I could do, like, Pastebin or something, and then maybe the scripts won't take up too much space on the RAM FS, but even then I don't trust it, because Arch Linux could just use up the entirety of the loopback device that they use when they fill up your RAM anyway.
Right.
So
I've been up since 4 a.m. recording a metric F ton of videos. I recorded like 4 videos that were like doing like, kind of best of 2023 series.
ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. So have you been like recording and working all morning?
Yeah.
I figured.
Yeah,
I figured.
I've even worked on some of the GIMP stuff on making a thumbnail. And I sent you in message a look at the latest one I just made based off some of the teachings I had from a GIMP guru.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's right. We need to do more of that today. We definitely do.
Yeah, but I mean, you should take a look at it. Are you looking at it right now?
No, I am.
Oh.
I'm looking at chat right now in a black screen.
Chat in a black screen. What's chat saying?
Well, Party is trying to get a hold of me because he wants to, I guess, tell me I don't need to do that. Like he's trying to tell me the scripts work, which I know they work.
Oh, the profile? Well, good. Then he can help you iron it out and just stick with the script instead of doing the profile.
Yeah. Again, I probably just need to upload and host them on a different place and do it something like that. But still, that's going to be something I got to do at another time. But yeah, they're all. Other than that, the budget spin Fedora. Everyone's talking about Fedora. We've been talking about Fedora for a minute because apparently someone wants to sneak in my house and install Fedora for me on my machine.
Oh, why would you want to do that? Are they not happy with what you've already gone to? the different headaches you've gone through.
Well, I think everybody's trying to pimp out Fedora right now. I don't know what's going on with Fedora lately, but everyone who's been using Fedora has been extremely happy with it lately. And I mean, I used Fedora for a few days. It was really good. It was good.
There's nothing wrong with Fedora at all. I mean, I've used Fedora for a while. I used, I think it's 38, maybe 36. I can't remember which one it was, but I used it for a while. And, I like Fedora. I like pretty much any Linux distro that's put in front of me.
Wait, hold on.
As long as it's Linux.
Oh shit, I can do this. Propertize, select monitor. Hold on, let me go over here. I'm going to switch over and talk to you on Discord on my laptop. So I'll be back here in just a sec. There we go. Let me do this one sec so we don't have any echo coming through here. No. Burp. Oh, I didn't even think about this at all because now I can't see chat. Oh. Yeah, well, I'm recording. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Give me one sec. Pop out, pop out chat, mod shift F, and mod shift 2. New pin chat. What? You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat. Oh, okay. I thought it said I thought it was implying I'd already done it. I was like, oh shit, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Dude, it's good to talk to you again, man. We had a good talk last night. I can't wait for our. Oh yes. Show me your thumb. All right. So where is it at? Right here. Yep. I gotta hold on. Click this. Move it out of the way. Hey, it was very good, dude. I like you changed the perspective on the shadows. I like it. Looks very good, dude. I think you did a damn good job, man. Let me make sure. Oh, wait, hold on. Go ahead and give me a talk. Yep, that's what I thought. I have my desktop muted so they can't even hear you.
Oh.
Oh, I swear. So, just so everyone in chat knows, let me move this over. Alex was asking what you guys think of this thumbnail.
Yeah, let me know, guys, what you think about it. You know, I'm building them. I'm starting to build them in GIMP myself. And so I'm playing with stuff, learning. And so let me know, what you guys think.
I think
there's a
great
typo.
job.
Amateur says it's not amazing. Yeah, that's okay. To each their own.
Well, I got to be honest.
Actually,
Void, I don't know if you'll agree with this statement, but I think Void is a fine distro. I think its installer is a piece of crap. That's my opinion.
Well, it uses the Ncurses installer, and it's not what everybody's used to. Everybody's used to the whole graphical, Calamares installer type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, to some extent, but the most broken installer I've ever used has been Void, because Void, I know there was at one point where it was the only distro that wouldn't detect any of my network devices. I remember one time Josh helped me and we tried everything. Like, we're talking getting Network Manager installed and like making sure it was running. And we went through hours trying to get the Void installer to work, and we couldn't do it. And even Josh was getting, and I mean, like, everyone in chat knows Josh. He can take care of a problem. And we could not get that installer to boot on my machine.
Maybe it's the same bugaboo that's affecting you with OpenSUSE, Magia, and all those other ones.
Maybe. But, I mean, Open Mandriva and Magia was really their fault. OpenSUSE, so, yeah, maybe. It could be sharing some of the same problems there. But.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Amateur Lispers actually brought up a good point in chat saying that, Void really suffers because of the lack of people working on the project. But that's what you get when you get smaller independent distributions. They're not like backed or, have the communities that some of these greater ones have. So, I mean, that's something to be expected. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, no, I've never had a problem with that. I rocked it for a while actually, and I actually, and I talk about it in the video, but I actually wound up nuking it on accident, trying to do a side-by-side install, and I just went full fucking drive. Like nobody's ever done that before. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I mean, it's hella fast. It's systemd free. I mean, to me, it's one of the better systemd free ones out there. Use the run-it system. I mean, it's good shit.
Well, and it's not driven purely by the fact that we hate systemd. Like that, yeah. A lot of the systemd list distros out there are, I mean, they're like, oh good Lord, what's the term? Protest distros. Like they're just protesting systemd, and I don't like if your main like thing that unites you as a distro and like as a community like around the distro is like we all hate something, it's probably not going to go well.
Yeah, pretty much, because you'll find other things that'll be just as nitpicky to you within it, very easily.
Yep, and you'll choose something
once you have that mindset or that mentality, yeah, it's infectious.
Yep. And I mean, somebody else will find something that they dislike that you don't. And then there's just more infighting. It's going to splinter off more. I mean, there is plenty of protest distros where that hasn't happened. But to me, I think the likelihood of that happening is just so high that I don't really enjoy using protest distros. I don't think they're around for the long haul.
I don't either, but and most of them aren't around for the long haul, but the reality of it is there are fans that do love those kind of distros, for whatever reason. Butthurt distros, somebody said in the chat. But there are people out there that do love those kind of distros, and so that's why I think we have so many, distros in Linux. Amateur Lisper asked about Chimera Linux. Have I ever tried that, or maybe he's asking you? I don't know, but yeah, I've tried it. It's okay. I don't have a problem with it.
What is Chimera Linux? Is that one of the ones like vanilla, like the vanilla one where you have like a whole bunch of different package managers?
No. Chimera District is basically, it's a gaming centric distro.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. It was around before Steam OS. You could play a lot of different games on it and stuff like that. It was more centered to that, but it's actually a nice distro. Does what it does.
Yeah. Actually,
yeah, you should check it out sometime. Speaking
of distros, just in general, one of the things that I need to do is need to make some content for Josh, because the only reason I bring this up is because I keep forgetting about it. I have installed the virtual machine that I'm going to use on this machine, which I was going to wipe it away if this testing is hard to install script, but I'm gonna do some Open Mandriva content.
Oh, nice.
And I think I got it to work inside of a VM, like the regular Plasma, like ISO. It works inside of a VM. Fingers crossed it'll stay that way and I can record a video. So, Josh, 2 videos a week. Brother, I'm not going to hit it. Obviously, this week it's not happening, but next week I'll try. Actually,
Josh brought up a point that Gentoo is the best system-free distro out there. And actually, in my video that I put out about the independence distribution that will be coming this week, I actually listed it as the #1 independent distro because it's truly independent. I know, Josh, there you go. And so it is, because it's literally the best thing about Gentoo one is the documentation. By far, the Gentoo handbook, like I pointed out in the video, follow it step by step, go through it, and you'll have success. The other part of it is literally the best Linux distro out there, and I'll ask anybody to argue with me about it, but literally the best Linux distro out there is basically the one that it is what you put in it. That's the best one for you. So when you're building Gentoo, that's literally what you're doing. You're making the best Linux distro for you, right down from the actual, the make use flags to the actual enabling and disabling certain parts of the kernel, components of the kernel to make your distribution. So if there's any fault with anybody in setting up anything wrong in Gentoo, it's basically what you omitted. You know what I mean? You're the one to blame for it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Josh says, I'm secretly not a Gentoo fanboy. I only use it because it allows me to fix packages easily. Okay. So then, Josh, what are you a fanboy of? What is your fanboy distro?
And Big Pot, I don't think it's really a cop-out answer, because I think that's the answer that we all know is the right one, but we just don't. Because the thing is, everyone wants to be given an answer for what distro they should install. Like, what's the best distro?
It's the one that works best for you. I don't understand.
Well, and not even that. It's the one that you end up building. That will be the best distro.
It's what you put in the box. Yeah.
Exactly. That is true. Darth hit it on the head. Like, yes, Josh is a Solus fanboy.
A Solus fanboy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good independent one.
Oh, Josh, are you still, weren't you doing stuff with the Solus team? Like, helping them and doing stuff? Are you still doing that, or no? Yeah, Hip Dad, it was you who came over here and just slightly unplugged my battery brick. Don't worry. I forgive you. I forgive you.
He's sleeping in your basement.
Yep. Well, all right. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and wrap this stream up, just because I do got stuff to do today, and my mom is planning on coming on over. But nice. Alex, we'll talk for a few more minutes, and everybody in the stream, thanks for coming, and sorry for like, sorry for the beginning of the stream where it was extremely rough and filled with problems. Thank you boys for sticking through. And again, I do want to say, before you leave, hit that like button, do all that YouTuber BS, because, you know, it does actually help the channel. And I will see everyone in the next one. If you do want to go see any of my links, they're down in the description. Obviously, there's the Patreon and stuff, YouTube channel memberships, all that stuff if you want to go over and above with support. But liking and, you know, coming back, see me next time, it's more than enough. Thank you, boys. And thank you for everyone who has supported me over on Patreon. It does mean a lot. I'll see you, boys. Boy.